If this offends you, then you might be a part of the problem. We are finally back home. Now we're gonna do our skincare while talking about something very, very important. Are you guys ready? Let's go. One of the things that I have never shared super publicly is that a key reason for me leaving my ex was his intense attachment with his female best friend, to the point that my ex was calling out his female best friend's name while he was drunk in front of my entire family and my friends. Most embarrassing moment of my life, because he threw up on me, but he was calling out another woman's name repeatedly in front of everyone. If you are an adult female with a best friend of the opposite gender, it's so crass is the word that I'm looking for. If you're trying to compete with someone's wife, you are not their wife. You are not meant to be their best friend. How insecure and how small do you have to be to insert yourself into someone else's marriage, to be okay with someone else's husband being this obsessed with you? How can you not draw boundaries? How can you continue to be all over him, pour drinks for him, do all this and that, be all wifey, but you will not be his wife because you're allergic to anything but gold, and this man can't even afford gold? My point here is that if you're a girl, and if you want to be a girl's girl, you cannot be this emotionally involved with someone else's husband. And vice versa. If you have a partner, if you have a husband, how small do you have to be to call another male your best friend, to be emotionally attached to another male who is not related to you by blood? If this person is your best friend, why did you just not marry them? No, do not come to me and talk to me about platonic adult friendships between males and females. It does not exist. It cannot exist. And if it does, it is unfair on the wife of that husband, and it is unfair if you as a female have a partner that is supposed to occupy that emotional space in your life. When I see women do this to each other, it hurts me so much. How are you calling yourself a girl's girl and you're doing this to another girl? Think that it's harmless. You can just kiss another woman's husband on their cheeks and then post about it. Okay to be all over someone else's husband and the name of, oh, we're just brother and sister. No, bro. No, you guys are not brother and sister. It is not permissible and it is not encouraged, and there's a good reason why. Emotional cheating, physical cheating, both hold enough weight to be able to dissolve a marriage. Just all over them still, you're holding them and you're taking pictures and you're posting, doing all these cringe things that you think is progressive, but it actually gives so regressive. Allowing that male to stay with you, you're lying on their lap, lying on their shoulders, you're so touchy-feely with them. All of these things are not okay. When you belong to a gender, it is very normal to expect loyalty from other members of that gender. I don't expect males to understand my plight. I expect them to empathize, but I don't expect them to understand it. But with women, how dare you cannot go to another woman's husband and just be up all in their business. You cannot expect other women to look at you the same and respect you. If you want to live this life with dignity, and if you want to be that graceful person, if you want to be that girl's girl, if you want to be that woman who makes other women's lives better, you gotta stop this aggression dressed up as progression. You being all up in another man who is not related to you, emotionally, physically, whatever you say, that is not cool. That does not make you look cool. It makes you look cheap. It makes you look classless. And anyone observing will run 2 feet away from you, because no sane woman will ever be okay with their husband being all up in another woman's business. Just don't do that. Don't be that person. Don't be that woman who tries to call shotgun when another woman's husband is driving. Don't be that woman who's lying on another woman's husband's shoulder. Don't be that woman who pours drinks after drinks after drinks for another woman's husband and keeps them out late at night in clubs and parties and whatever. Don't be that woman that stands in the way of another woman's happiness. Don't be that woman who steals something from another woman like a petty thief. And if this offends you, then you might be a part of the problem.